told him to stay home. Yeah, I know Shirley told him to stay
Yeah,
home.
I thanked you for that because none of us need that.
Some of the kids have
Tom calls it hoof and mouth, but it's him.
because I didn't know, it's stupid me, I didn't know it existed. I
Well,
had no life.
my great grandson chooses fingertips, always, so he always gets
Lisa.
foot and mouth every year. Sometimes
Can you
twice a year. And Tom calls it hoof and mouth.
Can you send me your phone number and I'll text you? Or you don't, your phone number? Because you're the only one I can't
Oh, you don't
text
have
if
to.
I.
Tom says, well, keep your
You don't have her number?
it's not
Communicate on a daily basis. You don't have her number.
No.
I don't either.
It was real.
have
I don't bother Lisa very often.
I have like her,
I'm a favorite. No.
I have her like her home phone or cell phone.
Okay, hit me with yours and,
Oh, we've texted before. You're in my.
huh. I don't have you on my list here.
Probably have me under
I thought you told me she deleted it.
for some evil name.
Did you get that?
Yes, thank you. Hey, how do I find out about, we don't have city-owned homes. So, before this guy rents it back out again, it's a house next door.
Okay.
It was a section 8.
Okay.
So, before I'd go over to the housing department and ask questions, and Nikki over there would, but she's no longer there.
So you just want to contact over there?
I want someone to contact about the house.
Okay. So I forget her name. You've got it.
Jaquetta.
Hi, Maureen.
I've got
Is there
her
a
con-
number for her?
I failed.
Yeah.
Hook me up,
Did you though?
please?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
No, that's fine.
She's over on Seacott and Electric, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah.
She does the same job Nikki did.
No, Nick was their inspector. She is the
She's the office gal.
manager.
Hi, George. I think it's.
No.
We'll call the meeting to order. It's September 8th, 2025. If you could all stand for the invocation by Pastor Peter Moore of the City of Hope Church. Welcome, sir.
As we pray, Lord, I pray for the city council meeting tonight. Give council members wisdom and guidance. May you, every decision be righteous in your sight for our benefit and for your glory. Protect the mayor, council, Lincoln Park residents, police, fire from harm and danger. Keep them in perfect peace. Amen.
Join us in the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, can you call the roll?
Certainly. Councilpersons Bear,
Here.
Dupre, Nichols,
Here.
Ross, Salcido,
Here.
Soar,
Here.
and Mayor Tobin.
Here.
Thank you.
So, I don't have too much to say tonight. Thank God the weather's broken and it's not so hot and humid and horrible out there. There's a lot of different things coming up in the city. 2 weeks from now, we have the centennial celebration of the band shell coming up. I hope you all are planning on attending. School is back in session, so please watch out for the children. As you all know, they're still working on Champaign Road. that should be finished around the 13th of September. So everybody keep praying that everything stays on target. Other than that, I think we're going to be giving out an award later tonight. And with that, we'll get started. I just lost my council packet, so let me bring it back up. Okay, well, we'll start with the consent agenda.
Resolved that the following items listed under the consent agenda be approved as presented to the mayor and city council. Approved minutes, regular meeting, August 25th of 2025. Approved minutes of the study session, August 25th of 2025. Approve accounts and claims payable. Attend training for the fire department. Schedule a public hearing for the CAPER. Schedule a public hearing for the Dangerous Building Board 1227 Fort Park. Schedule a public hearing for Dangerous Building Board property at 1553 Pingree, and participation in the residential rehab program.
Move.
Support. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Nichols?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Salcido?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
And Mayor Tobin.
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to the action items. We're going to approve the policy event cancellation.
Resolved that the mayor and city council approve the standard operating procedures policy for cancellation of city events as submitted.
I'll
Move.
move.
Any discussion on this?
Yes, Your Honor, through the chair, if you don't mind. I mean, I read all through this. I don't know who was involved. Obviously, council or mayor was involved in these decisions, but I think if it's hands of the city event, they should probably have the voice and to cancel or not. If it's Exchange Club putting something on, they should have the chance to cancel or move on. If it's a city event, then the city event coordinator should make that call. So even though I will entertain a vote on this, I'm just telling you, I think what I just said, those people that are having the event should be in charge of cancellation. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Any more discussion? I am just going to say for the record that I feel that when you're making this decision and the people making the decision that someone from the mayor or the council should be on this board and involved in making these decisions. I've made this very well known and I've been ignored. So that's all I'm going to have to say on that. So if there's no more discussion, clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Ross?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
Nichols?
Yes.
Salcido?
No.
Zor?
Yes.
And Mayor Tobin.
No. Okay. Still trying to get this to work, guys. We'll move on to the administrator's contract. Just move this over a little bit. Be it resolved that the mayor and city council approve the attached Lincoln Park Administrators Association agreement, and be it further resolved, the mayor is authorized to execute this agreement on behalf of the city of Lincoln Park.
Move.
Support.
Any discussion? No? Again, there's some things in this contract that I'm not happy with, some things that I don't understand that are in there. It's administrative contract, it's not a union contract. I don't understand why things are in there that have been in there for 20 years that should no longer apply at this point. I don't want to go in and call out certain individuals because it's not about the individual, but it's about the wording in the contract. I don't think that it should be worded that if someone's job loses their position, that they should be guaranteed to have a different position in the city. I think that is uncalled for. It doesn't need to be in there.
This contract.
But
That's not this contract.
what's that? This is this one.
The HR,
No.
not the administrators.
Oh, it's the next one?
Yeah.
Oh. The approval of the contracts.
What's next on the agenda?
The administrators, and this is that one you're referring to is this one.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll hold that for the next discussion then. So if everybody's done, go ahead and call the roll.
Councilpersons Nichols?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Salcido?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
And Mayor Tobin.
Yes.
Thank you.
Having so much trouble with this computer tonight. I apologize. It's gone again. Okay.
You want me to fix that for you so it gets full screen?
Yep.
Do the box.
Okay. Whereas pursuant to Section 1, appointed officers and board enumerated officers and members' qualifications of Chapter 4, appointment officers of the city's charter, mayor and council must appoint the city departments, a public service director, and such other officers as provided in the codified audit codes for a period of 2 years. Now therefore be it resolved that the following appointments be made by mayor and the city council of the city of Lincoln Park for a 2-year term beginning January 1st, 2025. John Kazoo, Director of Department of Public Services, Dennis Anderson, Director of Parks and Recreation, Monique Guerrero, Director of Community Planning and Development. Be it further resolved, compensation and fringe benefits for these positions be outlined in the Lincoln Park Administrators Association Agreement.
I'll move. Support.
Any discussion? Okay, be it resolved, the mayor and city council approve the attached agreements with,
Wait. I gotta call roll on this one first.
where's this? Why is the resolution down here?
That's the next resolution. You scrolled. This is the one we're on.
Okay, clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Ross?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Nichols?
Yes.
Salcido?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
And Mayor Tobin.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Heard that one.
Be it resolved that the mayor and city council approve the attached agreement with HR manager Jennifer Richardson, and be it therefore resolved, the mayor and city clerk be authorized to execute this agreement on behalf of the city of Lincoln Park.
Move.
Support.
Discussion.
One question.
Mm-hmm.
Was this always like a director's position?
So it's not actually a director's position, it's just not in the union, so it has a separate agreement.
It's always been that way?
Not always, it's probably been 7 or 8 years, roughly.
And then was that when the pay change was?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, this is the what I was talking about earlier, the termination clause in this contract. I think that it's outdated. I think that after this long of a time, that this should not be in here any longer. I don't know, Ed's not an employment attorney, but stating that termination by cause for any other reason showing of good cause shall have the right to return to the position of human resource specialist or an equivalent position. I don't think that that's necessary in this contract at this point anymore. I don't see it in any other contracts. And I'm just questioning why it would be in here after being in this position for so long. That's the issue I have with this contract. If no one else has any discussion.
Yeah, through the chair, Your Honor, if you don't mind, I did look at all the agreements too, and anybody else, if they got terminated for just cause, they would be gone from the city, right? In this case, if they're terminated from just cause, they get to hold a previous position? Is that what
No.
I'm reading?
No, this is not if she gets terminated for cause, but at the same time, if something were to happen and her job was eliminated or something, she would still not lose her job. She would be employed by the city.
Keep
But there's
same rate of pay?
Yeah, then she'd keep everything. And it's just, I don't see that anyplace else, and I don't think that at this point it's something that should be continued on after this many years in her position. I think that that's been proven that she's in the position, she's doing the job. It's not like it's going to be taken away, and I think this is a clause that should be looked at, and the contract should be updated over a period of years. It shouldn't be the same contract year after year after year. They should be looked at, evaluated, and updated. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything personally about the person because I think she's fine, everything's good, but I have a problem with the contract itself. So that's all I have to say. Anybody else? Okay, clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Nichols,
Yes.
Ross,
Yes.
Salcido,
No.
Zor,
No.
Bear,
Yes.
Dupre,
No.
and Mayor Topin.
No.
That motion failed.
Okay. Next is terminate contract, blight. Resolve the mayor and city council terminate the contract with Net Solutions Incorporated effective immediately. Be it further resolved, the mayor and city council authorize the city to utilize RFC Incorporated under their 2024 price for the code enforcement program until a new contract is bid out and awarded.
Move.
Support.
Discussion?
Through the chair, Your Honor, I know I saw a couple emails, maybe one, but can Ms. Griggs give us an example of their downfall? I mean, they had a lot of bad calls or...
Yes, so we've had problems ranging from them not submitting proper documentation and pictures to falsely telling us about meetings with city officials, falsely stating that they did work that we could not verify the work was done, billing us for amounts that were ludicrous. They weren't in line with the contract. I could go on with
Gotcha.
other issues as well.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Nichols?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Salcido?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
And Mayor Topin.
Yes.
Thank you.
Whereas the city has budgeted $15,000 in the FY 25-26 capital improvement program for the replacement of interior doors at the Lincoln Park Community Center and has received 4 sealed bids for the project, and whereas Jan Door was found to be the best bid with a total cost for the project of $13,135, therefore be it resolved that Jan Door be awarded the bid to replace the interior doors for a cost not to exceed $13,135, with the funds coming from an account to be determined, and the mayor and the city clerk are authorized to sign all contract documents.
Move.
Discussion?
It's good that it came under. Nice.
Pardon me?
Unusual that it came under the dollar amount, which is nice to see.
Yeah, it's wonderful, yeah. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Dupre?
Yes.
Nichols?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Salcido?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
And Mayor Topin.
Yes. Move on to the city manager report.
Special
A
ed.
special event.
Where is, oh, that's not. Wait a minute. Okay. Another. Resolve special event permit number 7 be approved for the Lincoln Park Moose Lodge 1665 Moose Trunk or Treat event to be held on Saturday, October 26, 2025, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at 1600 4th Street under the following conditions. Applicant shall be responsible for cleanup of all debris associated with the event from surrounding properties. Parking restrictions will be enforced in the surrounding areas. Fees paid, insurance filed.
Move.
Support.
Discussion? Okay, clerk, call the roll.
Councilpersons Nichols?
Yes.
Bear?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Salcido?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
And Mayor Topin.
Yes.
Just for the record, I'm a Moose member, so I don't know if that plays anything. Just, I'm still in favor of this motion.
Times are off.
We're good.
Yeah, the times are off. Does that make a difference?
Your Honor, if he has the courage to admit he's a member of the Moose, he can vote on it.
Thank you,
It's not.
Mr. Zelnok.
That's a Fred Flintstone, loyal water buffalo legal opinion.
Okay, we'll move on to the city manager's report.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm just going to do one report under both finance and city manager for tonight. So the audit will be starting on September 22nd. We are still projecting that we should have a slight contribution to fund balance, but it is still too early. We just completed paying bills for the previous fiscal year, so there's still a lot of closeout to get through for the fiscal year. We're also looking very closely at the water and sewer fund. As you know, we've had a deficit in that fund for the last 2 years, and that's part of the reason why the rates were increased quite a bit to offset some of that deficit. We do have to answer to the state each year for that. There's many factors that are going into the water loss for the city, which unfortunately at the end of the fiscal year looks like it's about 44%, so it does continue to climb. So with the large amount of water main breaks that we've been encountering, as well as the estimated water bills for the city, quite a few meters are failing, so unfortunately we can't get good accurate reads, and we do adjust the bills based on previous usage, but we know that there is some water loss there to be had with that as well. So it continues to be a work in process. We're really close on the bid specs, so those will be going out in the next week or so, and then we will move forward with getting a new water meter system. But we do have to monitor the fund overall very closely as we go. A lot of the grants and even the SRF that council just approved, a lot of that was loan forgiveness. So as those start to go away, we're going to have to look really closely at the amount of improvements, which are very much needed within the water and sewer system, but we're going to have to really analyze those much closer. Another area that we've been reviewing is in regard to the Act 51 funds, trying to squeeze out some additional funds that we can do road repairs with. I'm also watching the state budget. We did get some notices from the state that they are dispersing some of our October payments a little bit early, towards the end of September if the budget's still not passed at the state level. So there has been some talks about reducing road funds. I don't know how much that will impact us until all of that goes through, so hopefully not too much, but we'll continue to monitor that. The hope is that we can allocate some additional funds, and if so, then there would be a budget amendment that would come before council. We're currently just 2 months into the new fiscal year. As you recall, we were estimating to use about $1 million of fund balance in this upcoming year. Luckily, we have that fund balance there, but we don't want to make it a practice to use it going forward. We do see some projections that are coming a little bit better on the tax revenue side, but there's a lot of appeals that go throughout the fiscal year, so that'll be a work in progress as well. But right now, those numbers are looking a little bit better than expected. As of the end of August, about 35% of the general fund revenue has been collected, and that's primarily a larger number because the first tax due date was in August, so we get a lot of our revenue up front, and then it'll start to level out because we've only paid 13% of expenditures so far. And then the court revenue is still coming in very well, so we'll keep watching that, but right now it's all coming in on track, so that's good news for us. And then we haven't seen any negative impacts so far to revenue sharing. We've been fortunate the last few years, we've actually had slight increases. And then for the water billing, this year we sent out shut-off notices to 4,529 residents that were past due, and we red tagged 663 homes. Of those, we've shut off 112 accounts. So overall, the residents do a good job of getting in a payment arrangement, and the city really tries to work really hard with them to make sure we don't have to shut them off. Out of the 112 that we've shut off, only 21 of them remain still off to date. So those are probably vacant homes for the most part. We do still have 2 districts to work through for the second round of shut-offs, but so far, we've sent out notices for 1.4 million in past due amounts compared to 1.6 last year, but that's the total for all of 2024. So with 2 more districts to go, we're coming in right around the numbers that we came in last year. And then I just wanted to mention that both Renee and Tressa work down in the water office. They do a very good job. They stay very busy. The phones ring nonstop. We constantly have customers at the counter, so they do a really good job. And then finance gets very involved as well for some of the overflow. If there's vacations scheduled or someone's off sick, we do pick up a lot of the slack. And so everybody works really well together. The finance staff, we have a great team up there as well. And we do have a new accounts payable clerk. She's about roughly 30 days in, so she's in the training process, but so far everyone's working very well together. So that is all I have for tonight.
To the chair. On the water department, is there a way that, I mean, do you verify that the water is, that the home is vacant or not?
So we record all of the return mail that comes in, so we can kind of track vacancies that way as well. And then sometimes if we have a very large water usage or zero usages, we send letters out, and we'll send our serviceman out sometimes to check on those. If we see a consistent zero usage, we try to verify whether it's a vacant home or not.
Before cold weather hits, do we turn the water off to make sure that we don't have frozen pipes or pipes bursting in homes, filling them up with water?
Once they're off, we won't go back in the wintertime and check up on those. It's up to the owner of the property to reach out to us. But oftentimes, like HUD homes, if they're vacant, they'll reach out to us to shut the water off because they want to winterize the home. But that's why we generally don't do shut-offs in the winter, is because we don't want the pipes to freeze.
Give me the chair. Lisa, I'm just a little concerned about payment arrangements. And the one example of the lady that I dealt with that I brought to you with the over $2,000
Yeah.
water bill. For payment arrangements, are they reasonable payments? I've never done that, so I'm not really sure how that works.
So for a regular water account, if there's not a large amount that's due, we generally will do 90 days. If it's larger amounts, we try to work out something a little bit longer for them, 6 months to a year, depending on the balance. And then if they're in shut-off status, we have different arrangements that we follow with that, because we do have to follow the ordinance. Once they get red tagged or shut off, there's different processes. But as long as they contact us early enough, we try really hard to work with them to make something work out.
Through the chair. Lisa, could you please send us the August court financials?
Yes.
Thank you.
Through the chair, Your Honor, unless you have something. Lisa, in regards to Southfield and Dix, the old Sears site, besides Chick-fil-A, do we have any other currently commitments from anybody else that wants to?
So there's a car wash going in, and they have talked about another restaurant or food chain of some sort going into the complex itself, but I haven't been given a name yet. I haven't heard it. I don't know if anybody else has, but nothing that I have.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I was told there's a white box store going in and a couple other retails.
Also, a Planet Fitness has
Planet
been
Fitness,
discussed.
yeah, and they're still talking about the extended stay hotel. So then that was just a few days ago.
Thank you. That's still the most common question I get asked on almost a daily basis, so thank you.
Anyone else? This time we'll take citizens' communications, if anybody would like to address us. Come on up to the podium, state your name.
Hello, Honorable Mayor Tobin and Honorable Council members. My name is Kenneth Hauslander. I'm a resident here in Lincoln Park. My first time ever attending a city council meeting, so not sure how to best go about this, but I'll do my best. First and foremost, thank you for hearing me today. I appreciate your time. And I'm a practicing blacksmith in Lincoln Park. Now, as far as blacksmithing goes, that's what I wanted to chat with you guys real briefly about today. As far as I can tell, what little research I could do on it, it seems like there are no other blacksmiths currently in Lincoln Park, and I'm not even sure if there's any other blacksmiths in Wayne County in general. I was under the impression they used to have one over in Dearborn, but I guess they had no longer continued doing that. But in any case, it seems like the last known blacksmith I could find is in 1917, so this would have been approximately 8 years before it officially became a city. And why I bring it up today is because I have a real big love for blacksmithing. As a person with autism, I find that it's a great form of exercise. There's a lot of science in the science of metallurgy, but then there's also an artistic aspect to it. So I think it's a lot of fun. And for that reason, I wanted to formally request your consideration if I could, it's brand new according to when I chatted with a few people, I guess, but if I could be considered the town blacksmith. Now, with that said, I know it's not a necessity, right? We haven't needed blacksmiths since like medieval times. It would be symbolic in nature, and of course, no obligation from Lincoln Park. But why? So I have a few reasons. Is for one, I would love to do live demos and educational workshops for anybody who'd be interested. I would also love to partner with the Lincoln Park Historical Museum and the Historical Society. Basically to do any types of events for Living History Days, anything like that. I would love to create handwork, basically any handcrafted materials on bigger scale. I don't quite have the equipment for that, but you know, I could definitely get there. But anything I can do to make things that can be on display or just generally for, you know, town engagement of the city. And, you know, then there's the education and the historical aspect behind it. You know, I think a lot of people enjoy that, so I think that'd be, you know, something worth of quality to bring to the equation. How would I do it? Basically, I would do live demos and educational workshops. I would mentor youth and hobbyists, and just generally, you know, speaking with the Historical Museum to see where else I could be used as well. I did speak with Jeff Day. He told me a few brief quotes. Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. Look forward to speaking with you more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor, City Council, Pastor Peter Moore, City of Hope Church. We have a senior movie day on the 20th of September. We'll be meeting at Park Plaza apartment building at 3 o'clock. We'll be heading to MGR Southgate at 3:25. We'll have a light snack to come on the bus, and we'll be shuttling a bus to the movies on that day. So any seniors, you can contact this number, 313-296-9208, or you go to cityhopelp.org. That's free for the seniors. And the seniors, you can bring your grandkids or something like that, one or two. But we will be shuttling a bus to Southgate for the seniors. Thank you.
How lovely, thank you. Lovely.
Anyone else like to address this?
Hey, Kim.
Good evening, ladies. Please state your name.
My name is Kim Martin. This is,
Teresa Lupinski.
good evening, Mayor and Council. I have to read this because I'm like, all right. So I'm Kim Martin, and along with my friend Teresa, we're excited to be the co-coordinators of Rally in the Park. The idea to organize this event was something I had wanted to do for a long time. So after I retired, I contacted Teresa, and she kind of hesitated, but she's right alongside with me. Our intention to do the Rally in the Park is to raise funds for the city parks, because we know some of them are falling apart. And we also wanted to bring something big to Lincoln Park. Every city has their annual city days, and they also have some kind of a big event, fireworks or whatever. Lincoln Park really doesn't have anything like that. So we decided we wanted to do a food truck rally. So we have 20 food trucks coming into the park this Saturday, along with a live band, a beer tent, which is sponsored by the Marine Corps' Downriver Detachment League. They've graciously stepped up to do it. We have Kid Zone. We have 2 bounce houses, face painting, a caricaturist. I can't even say the word. Caricature artist, DJ, live band. We have all this happening Saturday from 1 to 8 at the park, community park. And we invite all of you guys to come out and join us. We've got it posted all over Facebook, social media. We think it's going to be a huge success, and we're hoping that if it does, it can become an annual event for the city. So we hope you'll all come out and join us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else like to address this body? If not, we'll start with the council comments. Council President?
Thank you, Mayor. Just so you know, Ken, I was at the Octagon Bar and Festival in Gagetown, Michigan this past weekend, and they actually had a true blacksmith doing his work with the heat and metal, so I thought of you then, so thanks for coming up tonight. Also, I was at a Park and Recreation Commission meeting last August 20th, and the lady stole my thunder. I was going to mention the rally in the park this Saturday, a band called Flipside. I'm not sure the times that they're playing, but maybe Austin can tell us. Flipside is the band.
4 to 7.
Thank you. And also in regards to the Parks and Rec, Austin's here, you can back me up. On August 20th, they're still looking for funding for the scoreboard at the community center ice arena. The ice is open currently now. That opened up on September 2nd. They're still looking for a Zamboni driver, if I'm not mistaken. Also at Council Point Park, they're looking to put a pickleball arena there, so that's still in the works. I think they're still waiting for funding for that. So that's all I have tonight, and look forward to seeing you guys on September 13th. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. There was no August meeting of the ZBA, so I just have a few reminders for you. This weekend is the Lincoln Park Citywide Garage Sales, so enjoy yourselves, and I ask again, just respect the approaches to the driveways. I'm looking forward to the food truck rally on Saturday the 13th, and that is from 1 to 8, correct? And then I want to remind you, the Animal Shelter's Fall Mom fundraiser is going on. If you did this last year, Schwartz's is the greenhouse that they partner with, and their flowers are beautiful. So you can purchase a 9-inch pot for $11 or a 10-inch hanging basket for $17, and those are mums, and they have yellow, orange, purple, pink, or red. So please contact the Animal Shelter at 313-970-5269, and it is cash or check only. And you do have until the 20th to order, and then the orders will come back on September the 25th. So that's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Tracy?
As always, thank you to our first responders and DPS for taking care of us and our city. God bless you. I hope everyone's enjoying this beautiful weather. I'm not complaining, so it's a good temperature. I hope you can join us September 30th for the gala, the 100th year gala. It'll be a nice dress up, let's have fun occasion. And I don't get to dress up very much anymore that I'm retired from work, so I'm looking forward to that. And other than that, not a lot going on, so I'll just say good night and God bless.
Thank you. Jason?
Well, to echo Tracy's sentiment, I know the DPS workers were busy this weekend with a few water main breaks, including one on my block Friday evening. So I did get a chance to walk up there and have a quick 30-second and thank them for the work that they were doing that night. And unfortunately, it continued into Saturday and Sunday on different streets. So I know they were pretty busy this weekend. And I'm also looking forward to the food truck rally, and everyone enjoy the nice fall weather. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Zora?
Yep, I just wanted to mention, there will be McPolice Night, September the 16th, Tuesday, September the 16th, from 4 to 7. It'll be at the 2106 Dix Highway, Lincoln Park, Mich. A portion of the sales during this event go back to our community policing.
Your time is up.
Officer Wilson and Lohengruber had their 2-year anniversary with the police department. And that is all I have for now. Thank you.
All right, now the long-winded guy. All right, we're going to save the best for last. Kathy, I thank you for sitting through our fun and excitement for the night. First off, with the Historical Society, we did have our meeting. Myself and Don, who is in the booth recording this as of now, we're passing out 63 recognition certificates for local business, churches, and organizations that are over 50 years old. I dropped off a couple Saturday. I'm on vacation Wednesday, so if your business is over 50, I might have your certificate from us and Wayne County, so expect to see this smiling, happy face. September 28th at 2 p.m. at the museum is part 2 of the early history of Lincoln Park, presented by Jeff Day. So get out there and check it out. He's got a cool slideshow presentation. He's got some pretty nifty information about our city before it was and how it became. Junior Rails, their first home game is this Saturday. Freshman starts at 11. 1 p.m. for JV, and varsity is at 3 p.m. So if you don't have enough of my voice second and fourth Monday, come see me, and I am the voice of the Junior Rails, and you can hear my voice for 6 hours continuous. So if you don't have enough of it now, Saturday, you can come, in between the park visit, because I'll be there at the park afterwards. I'll be helping you guys clean up if there's any cleanup to be had or any tear down the stage. So I'll be there after the game, so look for it. You're very welcome. Junior Rails, their first game was away. Freshmen took a loss, but JV and varsity both took a victory. So we're starting off the season pretty well. Now, the main event. We had the Garden Walk in August, and the winner of the house was Kathy. Kathy, come on up here and get your prizes. Now, the first bag here, this is my wife put this together. So this is a little homemade gift. Now, Mayor Tobin, who happens to also be on the Community Improvement Commission, went ahead and ordered this beautiful, lovely, absolutely stunning Best Garden for 2025.
Congratulations.
Kathy, thank you so much again for participating. We really appreciate you guys.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
We enjoy doing it.
Yes, congratulations.
Way to go.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you want to come over next year?
I put in my reservation already, Carlos.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You want
And
phone?
you know what? Will you turn around so the camera can see the
Of
sign?
course.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Don.
Don.
Tighten it up, Don.
Right square in the back.
Very nice.
There you go.
Look forward to seeing you next year.
We're already planning next year.
I know, that's what you're saying. And with that, everybody, as I always say, please be nice to each other. We got enough going on. We don't need to be at each other's throats, aggravate over stupid things. Please watch your driving. 13 times over the weekend, I saw people run red lights, jump stop signs. I've seen 3 people jump a curb in Allen Park. This is getting utterly ridiculous. There's kids, there's seniors, there's people that are trying to commute by foot, by bicycle. That brings up the bicycle people too. Make sure you follow the traffic laws. Just because you're on a bicycle or motorcycle doesn't make you above the law. Quit zipping in and out of lanes, because we as drivers of 4-wheeled vehicles can't react fast enough when you come zipping by us at 50 as we're turning a lane with our signal on. So please, it's not worth it to be cool to, I'm going to go in and out of traffic, and then the motorcycle community is upset at the drivers because we have 4 wheels and we're less maneuverable than the vehicle that just went by us at 40, and we clipped you on accident because we were turning and we couldn't react in time. So please, everybody, there's no need to be that fast. There's no need to be, if you can't get to where you need to be on time, leave earlier. Your life and the people's life around you is not worth you being a hot shot and being a moron. So let's pay attention to what we're doing. Let's pay attention to the speed laws, especially now with the kids. School's time's out. Champagne's a mess. The surrounding roads are getting taken care of. It's going to be a beautiful stretch of road, but let's please. Stop signs are there for a reason. Traffic signals are there for a reason. If you want to go racing, Milan Dragway is 45 minutes from here. It's $40 to get on a Wednesday test and tune. Just plugging them automatically, because if you're going to race, let's do it legally. So other than that, everybody have a great night. Peace. Go Junior Rails.
Thank you, everybody. With that, I'll say good night and call for an adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
Councilpersons Salcido.
Yes.
Dupre.
Yes.
Bear.
Yes.
Nichols?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Zor?
Yes.
And Mayor Tobin.
Yes.